So, what I'm about to tell you now, it may resonate with you. So, it took me almost 20 years to understand this. Like, seriously, 20 years since probably my teenager time or when I was in high school. So, I realized for the past few years since then, since my high school time, I was in a prison. Like, I was in a prison of my society, my family, whoever setting this type of rules that you have to be someone, to be important, to be able to do something important, to be useful. And so I came to this idea that about in 2024, um, while I was waiting to get into a course to study again. So I was going to start a new field of study similar to my background, but different. And I was waiting for this program for almost a year or more than a year almost. And when I got accepted into the program, and I took some prerequisite courses too to get into this program, and I realized why I'm doing this. My whole life, I was studying. I was thinking, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to continue this in order to get a job, in order to be successful, in order to be happy, in order to be rich, whatever label you can call it. I was thinking about all of this. And by that time, I already started my business. It's not a business that makes me income, but it's something that is my passion and I love it. And then when I got accepted into this program, I realized why I'm doing this. And after 2 weeks, I dropped the program. Not only I couldn't continue my normal life, and also I couldn't go to work on weekends because I was planning, okay, I can work on weekends. And not to mention, I couldn't even cook or eat enough. And the money that I was spending the whole day in a school, in my college, to get food, coffee, because my coffee wasn't even enough, and I'm brewing coffee and I take it with me to a school. It will be finished by noon. And I have to buy constantly coffee. Constantly, I need to buy food, like 3 meals a day, because I have to stay in a school since morning until night. And when I come back home, I cannot do anything. And I was thinking, I have this feeling like I don't want this anymore. I wanted last year, the year previous year before I get into this program. And but now I'm thinking so different because I realized that's why, because I started my business and my business was my passion. I listened to my intuition when I started it. And I don't know, maybe you've been in this situation before, but I think for me it was sort of awakening. I didn't know this word until past few months, awakening. So for me, 2 years ago, I think I started to awaken from the sleep that I was in. I call it a prison. I was in this prison that I have to follow something. I have to pursue studying. For me, it was a studying. Let's keep it this way. Um, I was a like I was in geology field, and I got my master in geology. It was very difficult to get the master also, and I knew I don't have a future with it, but I said, okay, I'm gonna study another field. And I did. I got another certification in a different field, and again came back to this field. Okay, I'm gonna get a degree in this field again. Maybe it can take me somewhere, because I couldn't find any related job, any job that takes me to the higher level um, from what I was like, because I was working in minimum pay jobs this whole past 7 years. And I realized, yes, like I had a very good feeling when I could decide that I need to drop this school. And I was getting also consultation from my instructor, my best friends. And my best friend, she knew me that this is not for me. I'm not the person behind the computer as well, even though I was thinking this job will get me this course will give me the job in future, in a earlier, like sooner, let's say like in maybe 1 or 2 years. But I said, okay, how long I'm gonna spend my life thinking and deciding about this stuff? And it never works out for me. I don't know, because it didn't work out for me before, so probably this one is not gonna work out for me too. And I have to forget fully about my business. I couldn't even let my business aside, like to, I don't know, like as a side hustle, something like that. I couldn't even, because I didn't have even time for myself to cook. And I'm already in debt for that 2 weeks because I got loan, and I cannot even pay it back yet because I don't have a job that can cover that. So let's go back again to the decision that I made, because when I made that decision, I felt so released. In my whole life, I never felt that released. And I think that feeling was, it was from my, like my soul was telling me, this is who you are. Like I wasn't that person. That wasn't my real self. That was the label that society, my family, whoever is around me gave me to study, to be somewhere. And it never worked out for me. So that feeling, I call it my intuition, because I still get that intuition for many decisions that I want to make. I listen to my, like my soul, my whatever you want to call it. I don't want to label it in your guts or something like that. And I think it's really good if you learn this, that you have something inside you that you can listen to, and it's like a, I don't know, it's like a guide. It guides you wherever you need to go. And so if you agree with me or not, I just want to tell you my opinion. We are all a prisoner of this society, of this world. These labels that we have been given to, like, let's start from your name. Your name is not you. Your title is not you. Your true self is something else, something bigger than mind and body. It's our soul. And so this decision really helped me, because I got back again to my work. I started working with more passion, even though it wasn't a job that I really love, but I could finally, with a sense of relief, working and enjoying my life. And I said to myself, again, you need to do more, because you never know when you will gonna die. Like you don't know how long you have left in your life. So I try to enjoy every second of my life since then. I'm not saying I'm the happiest person now in the world. Still I feel I'm in a suffering state. And but I'm so happy that I could release myself from this prison, because it was like a rule. You have to do this in order to do that. It is not like this. It doesn't work like this. And also, I realize when you do something that is your passion, let's say your passion, you're gonna start a job or side hustle, whatever you want to do, something aside as that you love it, it's your passion. You will increase your frequency. So when you increase your frequency, you're not in the previous frequency anymore, and it will show you, the universe will show you more ways to continue and go to the higher and higher and again higher frequencies. Because we need to do this in order to find ourselves. And this is my journey. I don't know about you, but maybe some of you resonate with this. And for example, you can start with this. You can start asking yourself. It's a very famous question, actually. They say you can ask yourself, who am I? Or like who you are. When you think about it, you're not your name or your job title. You're not that. You're more than that. And I keep asking myself this too, and I realize, yes, anything is something. Like when I say my name, Hiam, it's something that society or my family wanted me to be. And I'm not that. I'm behind that. Like I'm something beyond that. I hope you guys can understand. I'm still figuring out too, but I know that I cannot be in this, I don't know, like a slavery or prison that everyone wants you to be. I feel more free now comparing to the past 2 years. And I think I'm finding also my voice, and my intuition is more, um, how do you say, my intuition is more obvious now to me, that I can follow it in any aspect of my life. I listen to it. And still I'm figuring out what is coming for me. I'm in my mid 30, very close to my 40s. And maybe some people call it midlife crisis. I don't know what to call it, but I just don't want to follow anything that this world or governments want me to do. I was also thinking, what if I want to go live in a forest? In order to do that, I need to be again a prisoner to something else, to a job, to get paid, to be able to live in a forest outside, like outside the city or whatever. Let's say for few weeks and for a few months. Maybe you want some isolation, right? And I'm not gonna do that, but I was thinking, we are like we are always attached to something in this society, and now I'm watching videos that we are always being watched. We are always being watched in everywhere, even from your TV at your home. You could They can watch you, they can easily connect to the TV and watch you. This is crazy, I know. And so I'm trying to still find my way. I don't know where it takes me, but this is something that I wanted to share here. And I want you to also find it inside you, whatever it is. With these all noises around you, maybe it's not easy, and maybe you think you're gonna be judged, but by end of the day, it's your life, it's your happiness, and it's your, I don't know, it's your decision.